The decision of Professor Tare Maman has sent a strong wave to the nation. It is generally unacceptable. The concerned people, Asuu, has reacted to that. The National Parent Teachers Association of Nigeria has reacted to that. From what the Professor Tare Maman is saying, from what he is saying, as per System of Education 6334, which is the system of education today. But in reaction, many parents have civil servant their work. Like in the olden days, children start to work at 6. Then they will run primary school 6, run junior secondary 3, senior secondary 3, then university 4. Okay, 6334. Now, by the time you will start school at 6, then you run primary. By the time you will finish secondary, will be 80 years, which is the system. Now, some parents, their students, their children, their kids start school at early stage, like 2 years, 3 years. And some of the students, some of the children, they are very, very intelligent. They are very, very intelligent, super hybrid. So, some of the things that happened in the past cannot be applied to today's system of education, because the student, even in some school used to do like, when they will say some exams, when the student passes it, he can move to the next class. Unlike in the olden days, where in the olden days, when they will tell them to raise their hand like this, if your hand can touch your, unlike before, they will ask the children to raise their hand. If it can touch the ear, then they will move to the next class. Now it's no more like that. So now because of this development, the Professor Tare Maman said this year will be a warning that he can permit those below 18 to write a WAEC. But for next year, it will not work like that. And the parent has come out to say, this is absolutely wrong. We are not moving backwards, we are moving forward. Most of the parents, they are civil servants. The system then and now is not the same. Most of the children, they are very, very intelligent. So even at that stage, 16, they are doing best. Okay, now some people has come out to say, Odenkalo has come out to say that 18 years cannot be allowed to write WAEC. Development, science and technology, knowledge, wisdom. But 16 years will be allowed to be legally married. Think about it. 18, not allowed to write WAEC. 16 will be allowed to get married. Then 16 years will be allowed to be legally married, get pregnant, and be a mother. Meanwhile, something that will give approval to access knowledge and develop the country. In my research, the youngest graduate is not a Nigerian. The youngest professor is not even from Nigeria. And there is something that these people don't understand. So many people wrote to WAEC 3 times before they make it. Some write more than 5 times. So why are you stopping a child that the brain is still sharp, a child that has not engaged in alcohol, in all manner of battle. There is no job in the country. So allow this to finish early so he can learn skills. Or you prefer he stop from SS3, learn skills, then forget about education. So I think Professor Tare Maman should go and review his decision because it's not making sense. Yes, it's not making sense. Asuu has said no. And National Parent Teachers Association of Nigeria said they will contest this in court. If only the court will not be partial, because we don't even trust court. They said before that court is a common hope. It's hope of a common man. Now, court is not even the hope of a common man because things that are going there we can't say. So it is very, very advisable for the Minister of Education, Professor Tare Maman, to review his policies, not to endanger the nation, but to put the nation in progressive way, so that the country will benefit and everybody will be happy. Just like before, they said if you're a medical practitioner or what, you will serve in the country some years before you come out of the country. Meanwhile, those senators and rep, their children are in abroad. They study abroad. They are now working abroad. Now, the poor masses that make effort to train their children now, okay, they are the best in what they do. Going abroad, they are now restricted. They restrict them. So sometimes the law they make in this country don't favor the poor. It favor only them. Even the Professor Tare and their colleagues, all the top government officials, most of their children are not in the Nigeria. They are studying abroad. Now you are holding a nation ransom with your, I don't know what type of decision is that. So things need to be done the right way. Don't twist it, make things flexible so that everybody will benefit. Thank you.